Well, hello there, my English friends. It's your boy Crunchy Frog here again, the Amish Minecrafter, and check this out. We have dogs. We have the beginning of a real dog army. Aren't they cute? I've been using all the flowers that I've found, and I've been giving them different colored collars so I can tell them apart. Of course, some of the youth carry the same collar as their parents. But eventually we'll be able to combine some flowers and get some different dyes and get some name tags to keep them all separated and unique. You can see I've been digging a lot of dirt over here. And one thing that happens when you've got just tons of dirt filling up 2 full chests and you think, well, I got to do something with all this dirt. I can't waste it. It's not in me to go and just throw away a bunch of dirt. And so I'd like to say that I've been doing useful deeds with this dirt. Or as the old AC/DC song would say, useful deeds done dirt cheap, right? Of course, I wouldn't know anything about AC/DC because I'm Amish. I don't listen to the radio. But what I've done with the dirt is I've come over here to this village and I've plugged up the holes and the caves and the ground and all the pitfalls, all the things that could possibly endanger, like this right here was a huge canyon, if you'll remember. The canyon's now gone. All the little wormholes and zombie holes and creeper holes have been plugged up. And I've gone and I've also connected the village up and fixed it up. Also, there are like 3 or 4 villagers stuck on these cliffs over there. I had to dig them down and put water below them and save them. Rescue their butts because I want to trade with them later on. Anyway, here's a main staircase that leads you up to the first plateau. And you can come down this little alley. See all these happy villagers over here? There's a lot more guys with professions now because they've been rescued. Here's a little staircase that goes up to this level. Iron Golem's made his way over here because I've got this accessible now to these little houses down here. And that's not all. What about those super high up areas? Well, let me show you. Now, I might come along and put some wood stairs on here. In fact, I'm going to for sure. But for right now, the dirt will suffice. The villagers can path on the dirt. I've gone and made a staircase that leads up here to this level. I like to call this the garden level because of the little farm here. And then we have stairs leading up here to this top level. So no longer are there any problems for the villagers to get from one level to the next. And I'll be able to come up here and trade. And don't worry, I've already gotten several of these horses rescued and back in my stables. But I've saved 1 saddle. I've got no more iron left. I've saved 1 saddle. Oh, pardon me, I had to make a little cut right there because the rightful owner of the little puppy dog that I found came over and I gave him back to him and there was a very happy reunion. And yeah, after chipping and doing a lot of detective work, I did finally track down the actual owner, the actual father of the little puppy dog that I found the other day, and now he's back with his dad, so I'm very happy for him. Although it's also fairly bittersweet, as these things always are, because, of course, I was very attached to the little guy, and I thought that he was going to be mine this time. You know, I come across dogs, stray dogs, and I find their homes for them. But each time I do it, I'm kind of hoping that maybe I won't find their person, and I'll be able to keep this one, you know? Oh boy, we have a floating block of dirt up here. But like I was saying before, I'm not sure exactly where I was, but yeah, I saw a mule when I was up here farming skeletons a while back, which I was doing not that long ago. As you can tell by the dog army I've got started. I was out fishing and I fished for 20 or 30 minutes and I thought, you know what? It's so much easier just to go out and farm skeletons and let the sun take care of them. I'm not actually the one who's hurting them. I'm not I'm a pacifist. I would never harm a former human in skeleton form. And so that's what I did. I'd go and I'd make a little dirt tower, sit up there with my bed. Sun would come out, skeletons would burn up. I'd go collect the bones. Easy peasy. And then after I collect the bones, I went and I tamed me another dog. But I did see a mule up here. The last time I was up here. Oh, there he is. It's donkey. Not mule. It's a donkey. Okay, I got sugar. I got a saddle. It's my last saddle. I'm glad I had at least one saddle left. Because now we can tame Donkey. Hey, Donkey. Let's give Donkey all the sugar he can possibly hold. Just pack him full of sugar. There we go. Boy, that must have been plenty of sugar because he's instantly my friend. Now we have to make our way back home atop a donkey. Yeah. Yes, we have to be careful with the donkey. We don't want to hurt him. We don't want to jump from too high of a height with him. I wonder if donkeys can cross the water now too. Like the horses now can. I'll bet you they can, right? Why wouldn't they? Same with the camels. The camels will probably be able to make it across the water too. Surely Mojang wouldn't have pulled a cruel stunt like that where only the horses could do it. Well, this donkey's got a lot of health. You a pretty good jumper? Oh, he's a pretty good jumper for a donkey. Okay. We're back in our neck of the woods over here. Uh-huh. Everything you see, donkey, everything you see will be your kingdom. Okay. I'm thinking that maybe this is not the perfect place to come down from. Well, let's just go around. We have to play it a little bit cautious. When you have a donkey. There we go. And this is all made much easier now because I've gone and placed dirt. Let's go over here first. There we go. It's a beautiful thing at the old Amish farm. We now have a donkey to hang out with our horses. And our horses will thank us because horses love donkeys. And eventually we can breed a horse with a donkey and get a mule. And we'll have yet another beautiful creature at our farm. A true Amish farm. Of course, what we need is a bunch of fields and a bunch of crops and stuff, but I'm still working on that. I've got so much dirt to shovel, it's not even funny. Because right now we're dirt farmers. And we're doing useful deeds done dirt cheap. There you go. You guys got yourself a friend here. So anyway, I'm going to need to make a whole bunch of shovels and get back to the old grindstone over here. As you can see, I've replanted and got some more saplings. And I'm farming up this wonderful spruce wood. And I'm getting pretty close to, in my terraforming here, you can see the line here that's I'm moving over here. I'm getting pretty close to this tree with the bee's nest on it. So I'm going to have to do something about that bee's nest. I don't have silk touch, so I think I'm just going to leave it in place. And I'm going to make some kind of contraption that'll put smoke on it and still allow me to harvest honey from it. Currently kind of high up for me to harvest the honey. Now there you go. Our first large spruce tree on this property has been harvested. And it's a good thing I do it with an axe too, because it wouldn't do for me to do it with a chainsaw, because I'm Amish. And those chainsaws are still a couple of years off before the Amish can accept them. Wait for these saplings to come raining down on me. And the reason why I put these up here on this level is I was kind of hoping to avoid this. But it doesn't really matter because this is all probably going to be turned into irrigated land anyway. Let's see, let's go over here and increase the size of the dog army. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody made a mess. Let's go and get the forbidden bacon. I'm going to feed the cows a little bit here before the sun sets. Any pillagers? I don't see any. You always got to keep your eyes open for those pillager patrols, but now I don't have to worry about them. You guys, let's see, is their puppy going to have an orange collar? Why, yes, he is. How awesome is that? Okay, a blue and a red will make a purple collar, right? Oh no, see, I already bred the red. Oh, well, we'll get them next time. We'll make a purple collar next time. Where you going, Yella? Old Yella? The little puppies are so cute. Oh my goodness. They're too much cuteness. But yeah, I'm going to miss my little buddy Bertram. But it feels good knowing that he's going to be back with his original dad now. That's really the best possible outcome. As much as I'd love to have little Bertram over here, it's much better that he's reunited with his person. Dogs are very loyal. And they love their people. And I would never, ever be selfish enough to put my feelings ahead of the good of the dog, that's for sure. But yeah, it took a while. It took some detective work. And Bertram's got quite the backstory. Maybe I'll tell you guys sometime if you want, but it's pretty long. Oh, wow, look at this. Here I am, stuck halfway up a tree with no extra axe. Sometimes when I talk about an axe, I have to use my Scottish Gimli accent. It always sounds better when you talk about an axe if you have an accent. A Scottish accent. Okay, well, I got plenty of stone. Because I just came from my little quarry over there. I'm gonna make a couple axes. You know what they say, all my axes live in taxes. Well, that's not really what anybody says. I just thought it'd be kind of funny to say that. Look at that weird tree. What kind of a cursed spruce tree is that? It's a rare type. It's known as the corkscrew spruce. Ah, yes, you little bees. You busy little bees. I'm gonna have to do something about this whole thing. I've already taken it down one level, you can tell right here. But before I take it down any more levels to match this level over here, I'm going to have to finagle something. An Amish man always comes up with some kind of sensible solution on his farm. But yeah, playing Minecraft like an Amishman, it's pretty satisfying. I do miss the mining, making a mine shaft. I also miss the ability to make armor and smack skeletons around and make mob farms. But this is a much simpler and more realistic way of playing Minecraft, I think. Maybe one day I'll get that RL Craft mod. I was looking into it, and the problem with that RL Craft mod is that it's, I don't know, it's got dragons and all kinds of weird stuff. I was thinking, how is that more realistic? I don't know. Okay, you guys are still full. That's good enough for now. Thanks for coming along and joining in, and I hope you visit again soon. This is your Amish friend, Crunchy Frog. Crunchy Ezekiel. I'll see you next time.